Hey guys and girls, and thank you for watching another episode of the Xbox Tester. My name is Maurice. Today we're getting a look at Final Fantasy 1 on the Xbox Series S. Let's get into it. First of all, let's see how much data this game is. And that's 1.7 GB. It's a little bit more than it was way back when it first came out in 1986, I think. Correct me if I'm wrong. But yeah, it's out now finally on Xbox, these pixel remasters. And yeah, you can buy them separately if you want. It's like 12 euros for the first one. And right now you can get like a little saving of like 20% off. Then it's like 10 euros. If you are really into these Final Fantasy games, I would recommend getting the complete collection. There's like a bundle with all 6 the pixel remasters, Final Fantasy 1 through 6. You can get it for like 60 euros, so that's like 10 bucks each. The later games, the bigger ones, are more expensive. So if you check out something like Final Fantasy, I think from 4 to 6 are like 17 or 18 euros. Yeah, they are 18 euros. They're way bigger games. So, yeah, they are out right now. The games are fully optimized for the current gen consoles, Xbox Gen 9, Gen Scarlet. Keep in mind, it's pixel remaster. So, yeah, they do run at 1440p, 60 FPS on the Series S, 4K, 60 FPS on Series X. But then again, it's also they have some frame things going on from the original game, so it's not all there complete. It doesn't even need it to be an native port to these systems. Let's go start it up. You guys, if you like this kind of content, don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. Means a lot for me. You're really helping out the channel. You can also hit the bell icon. I upload almost on a daily basis new games, old games, updates on games, and sometimes even a bit of hardware here and there. Also, incredible big shout out to the people at Square Enix Europe for sending me access to the complete collection of the Final Fantasy pixel games. Really, really, really grateful for that. Yeah, Final Fantasy 1. The first. And the first that also came out in the West. Final Fantasy 1 is not my favorite. It's probably not even in my top 10 favorite Final Fantasy games. It's okay. You know, it's the first one. They were still searching for what they wanted to do with the game series. It's a good game, don't get me wrong, but it misses some really essential things from the other Final Fantasy games, like a compelling story would be fun, or a memorable cast of characters would be cool. All things this game doesn't have. You know, it's all there are 4 people. I gave them my own names: Kees, Benno, Truus, and Pietertje. And yeah, they are just there in the kingdom. They have 4 crystals, and they need to fight off some kind of evil thing in the 4 regions of this world. And there's some time traveling going on here and there, and it's a good game, but there are better Final Fantasy games. Way better Final Fantasy, even in this series of Final Fantasy games. This is one of the games. Oh, by the way, there are a lot of cool options in these games. I love them. Well, first of all, you can already see we have a map system. That's something we never had in the original games. Magic. No. Fire. Bluey. Wow, that was powerful. Let's do it like this. Here we go. So you can also cheat in this game. You're cheating, Maurice? Yes, I'm cheating in this game. And I do that for the reason sometimes it's I don't want to grind and grind and grind and grind, and they actually made it better for people that just want to play through the game. The cheats are, you don't even need to do anything. They are in the boost part of your menu. You can put the encounters on, the XP and gil like 4 times or 2 times. I got it on 2 times. I think that's more than enough. 4 times is a little bit overkill. Then it's really too easy. But 2 times is perfectly fine. It makes, in my opinion, the game a little bit more accessible to get through. Encounters, leave them on. You can also speed up the game when everything runs, or just walk through the game. You know, also it has some amazing filters. One of the best CRT filters I've ever seen in a video game. And I will show you that in a second, because right now I can't show you. And level up. So, in configuration, you can go to font style, classic, yes. And you need, every time you need to do that, you get the fonts like you can already see it in like pixelated graphics and graphics display in classic. This is so cool. This really looks like a CRT filter. And I think it makes the game look better. Sure. Wow, that was fast. But I think I can do it like this too. Use, yeah. Here we go! Haha! That's more like it. No idea. Oh yeah, I already know. Ow! That was good. You see, if you play this with double XP, it goes just that little bit faster than normally. Preemptive strike. Magic. Fire. Didn't like fire. There are a lot of things that like fire. You can even put the encounters off, and now I can just run around without any encounters. Leather cap. Equip. What's that? Have no choice but to exchange the kingdom for his daughter's life. Cornelia will be mine. Who's there? The king's lapdogs. Do you have any idea who you're messing with? You really think you have what it takes to cross swords with me? Very well. I, Garland, will knock you all down. Oh my. That? Some health. And here you can complete this game in like 22 hours, something in that range. But you can already feel that a lot of the things we know and love from the Final Fantasy series are already here. Later on, they really started making like memorable characters, memorable boss fights, memorable everything. Help the princess. You come to rescue me. I'm Sarah, Princess of Cornelia. Words could never be enough to thank you. That's the first time anyone's ever defeated Garland. You must allow me to show me my gratitude. Please accompany me to Castle Cornelia. I shouldn't be doing voices, I know. But yeah, you guys, this is Final Fantasy 1 Pixel Remastered on the Xbox Series S. It's the same on Series X, so I'm not even gonna do a video on that one, that version, because, yeah, it doesn't matter. Go check it out. They are out right now, and it's maybe not the first one, but definitely check out the others. I will do a video, by the way, on every Final Fantasy game in this Pixel Remaster. So, yeah, I will keep them going. Thank you for watching. Hope you had fun. Hope to see you guys soon in another one. Bye. Hey guys and girls, and thank you for watching another episode of the Xbox Tester. My name is Maurice. Today we're getting a look at Final Fantasy 2 on the Xbox Series S. Let's get into it. First of all, let's see how much data this game is, and that's only 1.7 GB. The game's not on Gamepass. It's available on two different ways. You can get it solely, so separately, and there's like a Pixel Remaster collection. So right now you can still get like 20% off. This last day, by the way. And you can get this one normally for like 12 euros. There is a compilation bundle. It's the Final Fantasy 1 through 6 bundle. You can get that one for like 75 euros. The game is fully optimized for new-gen consoles. It's only available on new-gen consoles. I was expecting this one also to be available on Xbox One, but they decided to bring the Pixel Collection only to the current gen consoles. So it's only available on Xbox Gen 9, Gen Scarlet, so Xbox Series S and X. Let's go start it up. You guys, if you like this kind of content, don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. It means a lot for me. You're really helping out the channel. You can also hit the bell icon. I upload almost on a daily basis. New games, old games, updates on games. Sometimes even a little bit of hardware here and there. So, big shout out to the people at Square Enix Europe for sending me a key to this compilation so I could do a video on all 6 the games. I will be doing a video on all 6 the games. I have got something to say about all 6 of the games. I'm really glad we're finally at Final Fantasy II, because I don't like this one. This is my least favorite Final Fantasy. If I had to do like a top 16, it's not completely downstairs. I think that one is for Final Fantasy 11. That game is not playable anymore, and it was an MMO. 14 as a MMO, I think, is good. This one is between 14 and 11. So 11 is the worst, and then this one comes, in my opinion. I really don't care about Final Fantasy II. It's too much stuff going on. It's just not that fun. You know, it feels really rushed. After the success of Final Fantasy I on the NES, they rushed Final Fantasy II in less than a year to the Super Famicom. Or to the Famicom, not the Super Famicom, to the Famicom. And yeah, they really wanted to do a lot of different things with this game. Like, you could literally optimize and level every single thing in this game. Like, your left hand, your right hand, your weapons, everything. And with that, it gets a little bit convoluted. It gets a little bit too much. And I'm not a fan of it. You know, in terms of graphics, it's all the same like the other Pixel remasters. This one never came out in the Western world back in the day. So I think it was like in 2000 or something, with some kind of PlayStation 1 version, you got the original, the real Final Fantasy II. Because here in Europe and in the Western world, Final Fantasy II did came out, but that was Final Fantasy IV. And still people are a little bit... yeah. How did that happen? So Final Fantasy II and 3 never came out in the West. And Final Fantasy V never came out in the West. And that's why Final Fantasy IV is Final Fantasy II. And Final Fantasy VI is Final Fantasy III. Make it make sense. Let's make that easy for everybody. Also, with Final Fantasy II, you get a little bit like the same kind of extras. You can use what we already saw in the first video on Final Fantasy I. Of course, got a lot of money. You can cheat legally in this game, and I think that's great. I'm really happy with that. So what can you do? Configurations, and you go to boost. You can literally boost everything. You can make sure all the encounters are on. Everything you get and what you find, you can put those things on. And with that, you can optimize everything in your game. I think it's perfect because I don't want to grind anymore, like a million hours to grind and grind and grind. I don't care. So you can even put on like a CRT filter. I do think that this is a really good CRT filter. You know, it smooths out the pixel art. That's why I love these CRT filters. After this game, also the story is not that. It's it's eh. There's not much story, you know. There's like 3 orphans that find like a crystal, and there are like 4 crystals that need to be blah blah blah. And there's like a ask system where you can use some kind of words. They had really good ideas. Not a single of those ideas worked perfectly. And that's pretty sad. Steal all the potions from a sick person. So you're the rebel soldiers, are you? My name is Scott, and I'm Prince of Gashwan. Prince Scott? Oh my. We were told you fell in the battle. Thank goodness you're still alive. I am, but not much. For much, not longer. I'm afraid I must ask a favor of you. There's something you must tell my brother Gordon. Tell him, I know he has great strength. He must learn to have more faith in himself. I also have a message for the king. Tell him the reason Finn fell so quickly is that Count Borgen betrayed us. He's been made a general in the Imperial Army. And this is like literally the full story. You can literally tell the whole story on like one piece of paper. It's really not that big. Be of more help. But yeah, you guys, this is Final Fantasy II. If you're a big fan, go check it out. If you're not a big fan, I would... you can skip this one. It's my least favorite Final Fantasy game out there. By far. Thank you for watching. Hope you had fun. See you guys soon in another one. Bye. Guys, thank you for watching another episode of the Xbox Tester. My name is Maurice. Today we're getting a look at Final Fantasy III on the Xbox Series S. Maybe you already see something different, and maybe you even hear a little bit something different. I've got a really bad cold, high fever, and yeah, I thought, you know what? Let's put in a picture of my spirit animal and just make the video like that. So this is how it's gonna be with this video today. Let's get into it. First of all, let's see how much data this game is. And that's 1.8 GB. The game's not on Gamepass. And I think it's, yeah, this is one of the first ones that is actually a little bit more expensive than the others. 18 euros. You know, from Final Fantasy III on, they are becoming a little bit better. So I do think that that makes sense. So the game is fully optimized for the new gen consoles, Xbox Gen 9, Gen Scarlet, and yeah, they are not even available on Xbox One. I was quite surprised by that. Let's go start it up, you guys. If you like this kind of content, don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. Means a lot for me. You're really helping out the channel. You can also hit the bell icon. I upload almost on a, daily basis. New games, old games, updates on games. Sometimes even a little bit of hardware here and there. So, like I promised, I would do a video on all the Final Fantasy games in the Pixel collection. And, yeah, this is Final Fantasy III. One of my favorite... my favorite NES Final Fantasy. 1 and 2 are meh. This one really started to be good. And it also got an amazing remake on the On the Nintendo 3DS. Wow. A lot of stuff there. And this one has way more to do and way more... it's yeah. This is really where it starts to become a Final Fantasy. It's still not there yet with the terms of story and stuff. But this is where you can really find 90% of all the things. Also, this game has these boost things like XP and Gil to get more and more. I do use them. I love it. We've got like a classics menu, classic font style. You know, these pixel remasters are way better than you think. Beaver bears. Back in the day, I actually loved the Nintendo 3DS remake of Part 3. If you ever have the chance to find that game, I can really recommend it, even more than this one. Because there they flesh out the characters even more. Equip. Fireflies. Are that fireflies? You know, the reason why I am using these boosts is, you know, in the other ones you really need to grind and grind and grind. And I don't care about grinding anymore. I just want to play the game. And it's so cool to see these games finally on Xbox. I was longing for these for so long. You know, I literally got the Pixel Remaster Collection on my Xbox, my Switch, and my PlayStation 5. I got it on all systems. That's how much I like these games. And especially Final Fantasy VI. Final Fantasy VI is probably one of my favorite Final Fantasies ever made. Yes, Final Fantasy VI is better than Final Fantasy VII. Bite me. Don't think there's a Final Fantasy I completed more times than Final Fantasy VI. Final Fantasy III is also, by the way, one of the better Final Fantasies. was my dog. But yeah, you guys, this is Final Fantasy 3 on the Xbox Series S. I'm really feeling off. Still, I hope you guys had fun. And thank you for watching. Till next time. Bye-bye. Hey guys and girls, and thank you for watching another episode of the Xbox Tester. My name is Maurice. Today we're getting a look at Final Fantasy IV Pixel Remastered on the Xbox Series S. Let's get into it. First of all, let's see how much data this game is. And that's 1.8 GB. The game is not on Gamepass, at least not now that I'm recording, maybe in the future or so. When you're watching this, it's on Gamepass. I don't see it coming to Gamepass anytime soon, but you never know. The game is digitally available for like $17.99. It's on sale sometimes. I think it's like the first 2 times I've seen it on sale, it was like 12 euros or something, or maybe 10. There's also a Pixel Remastered collection bundle that gives you Final Fantasy 1 through 6. 75 euros. It's also been on sale for like 50 bucks, I think. That's way more fair price in my opinion. But then again, hey, who am I? 6 games. The game is optimized for the current gen consoles. Xbox Gen 9, Gen Scarlet. Ish. Let's go start it up. You guys, if you like this kind of content, don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. It means a lot for me. You're really helping out the channel. You can also hit the bell icon. I upload almost on a, daily basis. New games, old games, updates on games. And sometimes even a little bit of hardware here and there. So, Final Fantasy IV, or like we call it in the West back in the day, Final Fantasy II, because it came out in the West. So this one did came out on the Super Nintendo back in the day and was called, because we never got 2 and 3, they just went from Final Fantasy 1 to Final Fantasy 4 and called Final Fantasy 4 Final Fantasy 2. Final Fantasy 5 also didn't got released in the West, so Final Fantasy 6 became Final Fantasy 3. After that, they just gave up the whole thing and just called Final Fantasy 7 Final Fantasy 7. Big shout out to Square Enix, by the way, for sending me a key to the game. Let's go start it up. Here we go. Autosave overworld. So I'm still a little bit at the start of the game. Well, yeah, it is a pixel remastered game, so maybe some people prefer the original version a little bit more. I think these look incredible. I love them. 42. I think these are some really good remakes. I think it also got like a full-blown 3D remake back in the day on the Nintendo DS or 3DS. If you ever can get your hands on that one, do it. It's so much better. It gives you so much more story and stuff. I really like those remakes. By the way, a few things that are important to know about these remakes is you can go into the menu, get to configuration, and there are like boosts. I've got the boosts on because I love to play these games on easy mode. And you can get like a 4x XP and 4x Jill. Jill is like the currency in the game. It also has new types of soundtrack. And you can even choose a graphics display, classic. It gives you like this, CRT filter. And I think also the font style is also possible in like a 8-bit style, like you see right now. It's pretty funny. I think it's not a bad filter that they gave this game. Let's see where we go. I have no idea where to go, by the way. Groovy. This is definitely one. This is in my top 5 Final Fantasy games, by the way, this one. I do think that Final Fantasy 6 is the best one of all the classic Final Fantasies. That game is just epic. It doesn't make any sense. Can I do something magic? I don't have any magic at all. Hopefully I don't die. Oh, here's a little town. Desert Sahagin. Gimme XP, baby. And the good thing is you can play these games literally like with one hand. I love to play it like that. Good thing is they also work on Windows PC. So if you buy them on Xbox, you can also download them on your PC. So I play these games a lot on my ROG Ally. And you get the achievements, everything save game, everything goes over. So that's some cool stuff. Hey, what do we have here? In terms of graphics, yeah, the game runs at 1440p, by the way. It's not really 60 FPS. They really wanted to give it the original frame rate. So the frame rate is literally all over the place. Like it was in the original game. Got myself some coffee. They're already sleeping together. Aww. That's cute. Like I said, I'm gonna do a video on all the Final Fantasy games on Xbox. So I already did Final Fantasy 1, 2, and 3. So great moment to start 2025 with 3, 4. No, 4, 5, and 6. Sorry. You shall die. Dun 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 dun. Oh no, that's a different game. And in terms of story, this is one of the first Final Fantasies that was like actually epic in terms of story. You know, the first 3 games were okay, good, fine. This one really pushed it. Retreat, retreat. Are you okay? I knew he would say that. Yes, don't worry about me. I won't let anyone hurt you. Promise? I promise. I'm Rydia. Rydia? Summoner Rydia has joined the party. Oh no, that's not in the voice. All set. Now let's go. I love the water effect. You know, it's like 8-bit, but the effect on the water gives it like a really good feel to it.
Let's see, where do we go? Let's fight something together with Rydia. Uh-oh. Desert Sahagin. Oh no, she's already dead. That was not the deal. I think I needed to do something first to get her on a certain kind of level. Yeah. Dumb. But yeah, you guys, this is Final Fantasy IV on the Xbox Series S, or Final Fantasy II Remake on the Xbox Series S. It's one of the classics. I think this is one of the better Final Fantasies, and definitely one you should play. It has an amazing story, amazing gameplay, and it's one of my favorites. Thank you for watching. Hope you had fun. Hope to see you guys soon in another one. Bye. Hey guys and girls, and thank you for watching another episode of the Xbox Tester. My name is Maurice. Today we're getting a look at Final Fantasy V on the Xbox Series S. Let's get into it. First of all, let's see how much data this game is. And that's actually pretty big for a game like this. 2 GB. The game's not on Gamepass, and it's not that expensive, $17.99. But then again, it is an older game. It's a pixel remastered game, so it looks pixelated. And there's even like a complete collection with all 6 the pixel remasters in one bundle for $74.99. They are on sale sometimes, so you can get like 20%, 25% off. Maybe do that like that way. Yeah, let's go check it out. The game is, of course, Xbox Gen 9, Gen Scarlet. And let's go start it up. You guys, if you like this kind of content, don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. It means a lot for me. You're really helping out the channel. You can also hit the bell icon. I upload almost on a daily basis. New games, old games, updates on games, and sometimes even a little bit of hardware here and there. So, Final Fantasy V, one of the games of the original Final Fantasies that never came to the West at first, you know. This game came out in early 1990s on the Super Nintendo or Super Famicom, I must say, because it never hit the West. That's why we never really got a Final Fantasy V. We got Final Fantasy 1. Final Fantasy 2, that's actually Final Fantasy 4. And we got Final Fantasy 3, that's Final Fantasy 6. So we never actually had a Final Fantasy 5. I think the first time it ever released on anything was on the PlayStation 1. In like a compilation or something. So, yeah. Pretty interesting stuff. In terms of graphics and frame rate, it's pretty straightforward, you know. The game runs at 1440p, of course, but it is really pixelated. I think it looks gorgeous. It's completely my kind of game. I love it. Let's see. Where do we need to go? The music is so good. Oh! Some of the best music ever in a video game. Let's see what we have here. Can we get to a... Oh, here we go. Bandersnatch. Black Magic. Blizzard. Nice. So, Also, a cool feature of these Pixel Remastered collection is when you go to the configuration and you go downstairs, there's a boost menu. I'm using it. It can put on encounters, an XP boost, a gil boost, and even an ABP boost. I love to cheat, so yeah, it doesn't matter with the achievements or anything. So if you want to go for all the achievements in the game, you can still use these cheats, and they work really well. I'm really happy with them, because otherwise it would take forever to complete these games. And I think it's way better to just get like a taste of the game, you know. We've already completed these games back in the day, of course. So, yeah. To really... Wow. That's a good move. You can say what you want. Now let's see what this kingdom has to offer. Castle walls. I love these graphics. Gorgeous. Princess Lena. This is certainly a pleasant surprise. King walls, you look well. Uh-oh. Better safe than sorry, King. King walls. Uh-oh. This is going the wrong way. Holy moly, what's going on? Uh-oh. A meteorite fell near the Tower of Walls. What? Oh no. Hear that music. It's good. And this is one of the better Final Fantasies, by the way. So if you want to play one of the better Final Fantasies in terms of story, gameplay, everything, this is definitely one of the ones you want to play. If you never played it, be smart, get on with it. Uh-oh. That's not a good sign. Uh-oh. One of my characters is asleep. Level up. Oh yeah. Let's see, where do we need to go? Ah, okay, this way. My goodness, this is good. Wow. better. Only problem I had with this one is every time you level up, you don't get full health. So that would be something that would have made this game just a little bit better. This one for sure, and this one 100% for sure. Let's give... It's an elixir. I don't need an elixir. Okay, that's all good. Let's do one more fight. Oh, what's happening? Do 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 do. This is so much fun. Oh no, one of my characters died. Oh my goodness. But yeah, you guys, this is Final Fantasy V on the Xbox Series S. And this is definitely one of the ones I can recommend really high, because this is one of the most overlooked Final Fantasy games out there. You know, all the Final Fantasies after Final Fantasy VI got a major audience. This one got a really small audience in the West, and it's really good. Go check it out. Thank you for watching. Hope you had fun. Hope to see you guys soon in another one. Bye. Welcome, guys and girls, and thank you for watching another episode of the Xbox Tester. My name is Maurice, and today we're getting a look at Final Fantasy VI on the Xbox Series S. Let's get into it. First of all, let's see how much data it is, and it's 2.4 GB. This game is big, by the way. The game's not on Gamepass, and it's $17.99. Pretty expensive, but it's a really, really big game. It is on sale occasionally, so get it while it's on sale. The game is fully optimized for the current gen consoles, Xbox Gen 9, Gen Scarlet. Not that it really needs to be, but it is what it is. Let's go start it up. You guys, if you like this kind of content, don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. It means a lot for me. You're really helping out the channel. You can also hit the bell icon. I upload almost on a daily basis new games, old games, updates on games. Sometimes even a little bit of hardware here and there. So, yeah, let's just say it like it is. Final Fantasy VI is my favorite Final Fantasy ever made. Yes, I think it's better than Final Fantasy VII. Yes, I think it's better than 9. I think it's better than 10. This is my absolute favorite Final Fantasy game. It has the best story. It has the best antagonist. Like one of the most evil villains ever in a Final Fantasy game. Yes, it's better than Sephiroth. Easily. And it was even one of my first Final Fantasies I actually played, you know. Back in the day, this game came out as Final Fantasy 3. So they skipped Final Fantasy 2 and Final Fantasy 5 back in the day. So, no, Final Fantasy 2, 3, let's see. Yeah, Final Fantasy 2, 3, and 5. That's the ones they skipped. So Final Fantasy 4 is Final Fantasy 2, and Final Fantasy 6 is Final Fantasy 3. Yeah, make it make sense. I'm glad after with Final Fantasy 7, they just said, don't care anymore. Here's everything. So, this game is amazing. One of the best stories you can find. We're counting on you to protect Bannon. See.
Okay, no, this is... I was going the right way, actually. Gorgeous music. And these pixel remasters, it actually runs at 1440p on your series. Here we go. This RAV will carry us to Nash. Okay. These games actually had like cutscenes back in the day. The frame rate is a little bit like all over the place. Straight, yeah, let's go straight. It's a little bit all over the place because they kept this frame rate from the original games. So it's not like we're getting... Oh my goodness. I'm blinded. Bioblaster. These animations. And that's why I also don't do frame rate tests for these games, you know, it makes no sense. Ah, I don't have anything for... Yes, here we go. Level up. So, and how do you get level up here? There are some... Oh. Oh my goodness. There are some cheats you can use in these games that work really well. Oh no. Fire. She can't fall. Let's do that again. No. First, I'll show you two things you can do. Actually, so if you go to configuration, you go downstairs, you go to boost, you can put the encounters on, experience, yeah, let's make that a little bit better. Let's do the encounters off. Let's see how fast we can get through this part. I forgot to put in the key. This music is so good. Why is this music so good, you guys? Oh, it's gorgeous. Oh, let's go left. Let's heal everybody. Look at that. That's better. Here we go. Way further than we were the first time. Music is good. If you want to buy one Final Fantasy of the Pixel Remastered trilogy, what is it? Sixology? I would definitely recommend buying this one. This is without a doubt the best in the series. Yeah, she blows. Oh, this music. It's so good. It's so incredibly good. But yeah, you guys, this is Final Fantasy VI on the Xbox Series S. And yeah, this is one of the best compilations of Final Fantasy games you will ever get. You get Final Fantasy 1 through 6. I do think that the later Final Fantasies like 4, 5, and 6 are, yeah, miles better than the first three. The first three are like 8-bit RPGs. They didn't completely knew what they were doing, but from part 4, maybe a little bit 3 on upwards, it became really good with Final Fantasy VI, the best of the 2D Final Fantasy games ever made. Maybe even the best Final Fantasy ever made. Thank you for watching. Hope you had fun. Hope to see you guys soon in another one. Bye.